How you doing, guys? Let's unbox the Spyderco Domino. Super pumped to do this video. Very fortunate to have good friends, I'll say that. I think he likes the knife a lot, but he sent it over to me to share with you guys, and also just for me to take a look at. So anyways, the Domino, from what I can see, at least the pictures, we're going to find out. I am predicting that it's pretty much a cross between like the Sage 2. This is the Sage 1 actually. Sage 1 and the Southern flipper. So let's get into it. Yeah, it's terrible to have a box sitting on the kitchen table, but you want to unbox for a nice video. But you want to get the kids to sleep as well, so that it's quiet to do the box unboxing. Oh, mama. Yeah, it's terrible. The anticipation is something else. But if I didn't, they'd just be running around like wild people. So here we go, Spyderco Domino. I've got a few knives here to compare it to. Sage 2, Sage 1, I don't know why I keep calling it 2. The Manix 2, the Native, I believe that's 5. And just some for edge shape and overall. Yeah, just get to it. Here we go. I like what I see. Blade's dead centered. That carbon fiber is, I don't know, it looks like a puzzle piece. Yeah, it definitely looks like laminate. I'll probably get a few of these for scales. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. This looks like a, this looks more like a Manix than anything. More than I was expecting. Which is a good thing. I love the Manix. Nice broad blade. You can see the same ramps here about. This is, of course, a titanium frame lock, as we've seen. As you probably already know, they have the stainless steel lock face in here, and it also acts as an overstop. I heard somebody on YouTube talk about that. They thought it was their first steel insert. It wasn't. The military titanium has been doing that for like a year or two. So that's neat. Normally flippers, what's the odd look about this? Usually the edge comes down here, way back here near the flipper, but this they have a choil on. I don't think there's many flippers that this acts as like a sub-hilt. I don't know of any flippers that have a choil up front of the flipper. Well, Rick Hinders, but it feels like it gets way up into the edge. I don't know. It's definitely nice. It flips nice. We're going to do some comparisons here. Show you some size differences. Maybe get a close-up on this carbon fiber. It's neat, but I think it's too much over the top. It looks a little gaudy. Just being honest. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. The flipper does work nice. Lock up, let's check for some blade play. Absolutely zero side to side. And none up and down. That's nice. It's a nice knife. It has a nice solid feel to it. That liner is huge under here. See, this is basically like a double frame titanium with like a little overlay of carbon fiber, laminate, whatever that might be. Something else I'm seeing where a lot of people complained about the Southern being, this is thin and then this is huge on this side. It looks like they tried to thin out this carbon fiber so at least it's the same thickness on both sides. That's nice. The blade stock seems like a nice medium thickness, where this is huge. This is not. I was going to say, it's not thin. Looks like a nice medium. There you go. That looks about the same. So let's do some comparisons. You can definitely tell it's a sail. Oh no, this is Eric Glesser. For anybody who doesn't know, this E on the back of here is for Eric. If you don't know who Eric Glesser is, that is Sail's son. Great guy. This is Sail's logo. No, that's Eric as well. I forgot. He did the Mannix. Let's find one. There you go. That's Sail. So Sail Glesser design here. Alright, so we showed the Mannix. Let's run through them real quick. You've just seen this. Show the Mannix. Very similar. I feel like it's a little bit smaller Mannix. Here's a native. Very nice. The native is really nice. Doesn't get much love anywhere, but it's nice. Southern. I think it's going to be a home run. I'm not quite sure I like it more than the Southern right now. You know what I do like is the CTS XHP. That same steel is in the Sprint Run Mannix 2 here. CTS XHP. That is actually pretty much like a powdered version of D2. Which, here's some CPM D2. So this is the powdered version of D2. And this, from what I understand, CTS XHP, where this is made by Crucible Steel, this is made by Carpenter. But I believe they're about the same thing. The CPM D2 and the CTS XHP, which is awesome. It's a very tough steel. Can get very hard. It seems to be stainless. I don't have much problems with this, and I don't really. Well, there you have some spotting and stuff. It's not really rust. It's almost like a patina. If the light would stop freaking out. It's almost like a stain. So anyways, let's put it up against the military just to show you. Yeah, military's huge. And just for giggles, because this is what was in my pocket today. Small subbins in Singo. So cutting edge is right about the same. That's it, almost 10 minutes. Spyderco Domino, we'll see if it, yeah, it fires off from the hole, nice. I do notice that the hole, where the pivot right here, usually like the spider hole is like somewhere here. Oh, let's put it up against this. Pair two. Very similar. At least in blade shape. Not really this broad, but the edge shape is very similar. So that should be a winner for EDC tasks. A slight belly. Anyways, look at the hole placement. So this is closer to the pivot. This feels like it's way back here. It certainly works. You can fire it off the hole. Much more fun to shoot it off the flipper. That seems like a pullback trigger. They both seem like you gotta pull them back. Both incredibly well done. Very impressed. Spyderco has nailed their first 2 flippers. Hopefully they make a bunch more. This seems like a nice design. Maybe I'll sneak it in my pocket for a day or 2 and we'll report back. So I don't know if you can see here real quick. Maybe we'll do a breakdown video on this. See that milled out pocket in the top of the titanium here? That's because that over travel. This lock bar insert acts as an over travel. So you see that steel parts here. You can see the tab that catches on that, so it acts like you can't overextend it by pushing it out. You guys probably already know that. Just something neat. I wish Spyderco would not do that though. Lanyard tubes, they don't go. You got nice standoff, standoff, tube, standoff. You know, it just doesn't need to be there. In my opinion, I put plenty of these others back without the lanyard tube. They probably have their own reason from a manufacturer's standpoint. That's nice. Well, I'm going to go keep playing with these guys. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry if it was a boring video. I don't usually do unboxings. But this is kind of a highly anticipated knife here. I do have to tell you that flipper is pretty awesome. Nice strong detent. When it breaks away, it just shoots out of there. Seems a little faster than the Southern. That's probably just due to blade length. I guess at the pivot and pivot, blade length is not that much different, huh? Pivot to pivot. Southern's got it by a little bit. Alright guys, have a good one. See ya.